Hello there, welcome to another edition of Dateline Lagos. On this week's package, Governor Akinwumi Ambode of Lagos State assents to the 3 amended bills critical to local government reform. Lagos State government sets to establish a world-class medical park, and the state government organizes the first Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Fair, MSMES, as 38-year-old visually impaired entrepreneur stuns at the fair with his unimaginable craft work. Also on this edition, fallen heroes are remembered as firemen in Lagos join the rest of the world to observe the 2016 International Firefighters Day. We'll kick off with the signing into law 3 amended bills believed to be the most critical to grassroots governance and targeted towards the reform of local government administrative system. Well, Governor Akinwumi Ambode performed the signing ceremony at the Lagos House, Alausa. Also, in the report, the Lagos State Commissioner for Health has announced plans by the state government to commence the construction of a 49 billion naira world-class medical park under a public-private partnership arrangement.
The first person to his right is a representative of
3 amended laws critical to local government reform get the assent of Governor Akinwumi Ambode at a short signing ceremony at the Lagos House, Alausa. The newly amended laws include the Lagos State Independent Electoral Commission Law 2008, the Local Government Administration 2003 Law, and the Local Government Election Tribunal Law 2001. One of the major highlights of the amendment is the increase of the tenure of the chairman and the councillors from 3 to 4 years. Governor Ambode explains that the amendment of the laws is necessary to enhance effective governance at the local government level.
The Lagos State Independent Electoral Commission Amendment Law seeks to create a commission to regulate election matters. The need to amend the law arose as a result of current trend in the political space and to prevent a lacuna in certain instances. Some of the highlights of the amendments include the empowering of the Commission to review the delineation of wards in each local government of the state at intervals of every 10 years, and division of each local government into not less than 10 wards and not more than 20 wards. Section 2 of the amendment replaces Section 5 of the principal law. A new Section 62, created by the amendment, provides that the vice chairman, elected with the chairman, will be sworn in as chairman in the event of the death of an elected chairman before he is sworn in as chairman. The amendment to the law has also been proactive, as Section 64 now provides that an incumbent chairman who wins a rerun election will have the period spent in office prior to the rerun taken into account. Local Government Administration Law. The purpose of the Local Government Administration Law is to provide for local government system establishment and to regulate administration of local authorities and other connected purposes. One of the major highlights of this amendment is the increase of the tenure of the chairman and the councillors from 3 years to 4 years, commencing from the date of taking oath of office. Local Government Election Tribunal Second Amendment Law. The highlight of this amendment is to empower the tribunal to enlarge the time for doing any act or taking any proceeding on such terms as the justice of the case may require, provided that the enlargement of time shall not be granted to extend the lifespan of a petition beyond 45 days. Therefore, more time will now be available for consideration of election petitions. I want to urge Lagosians to see the passage of these laws as a further institutionalization of the rule of law in Lagos and a commitment of this administration to local government reforms. The local government system is crucial to our grassroots development, and these new laws are a clear demonstration that this is a new golden era, where the local government system will experience a renaissance to create prosperity and good governance for our people. By the assent of these bills into law, the Lagos State Independent Electoral Commission is empowered to commence necessary administrative processes that will translate to the composition of the local government structure.
Also on Wednesday last week, the state government announced plans to commence the construction of a world-class medical park under a public-private partnership arrangement. The state's Commissioner for Health, Dr. Jide Idris, who briefed journalists after the weekly State Executive Council meeting, said the project is part of the state government's commitment to improve healthcare experience and promote medical tourism and excellent healthcare services of international standard in the state. He said the project, which is worth about 49 billion naira, would be completed in 20 months from the time of commencement.
The other areas we are going to consider the opportunities we are giving for them to come to tap into the available market there is other areas. So the huge bulk of the money is coming from the consortium. This is one of them, and if we can do this successfully, it's going to encourage other people to come over again and provide those services. And so that government again will reserve our funding to now address specific public health issues rather than this thing that private sector can take care of. This is basically what they want to do, and again, it's benefit to Lagosians.
The Lagos State Waterways Authority, LASWA, is taking drastic measures to ensure the safety of waterways and water transportation. The Managing Director of LASWA, Abisola Kamson, told journalists recently at a press conference that the agency is carrying out enforcement measures to curb illegal access on waterways in order to enhance security, adding that access should only be restricted to the state's designated jetties and terminus. She also revealed that arrangements have been concluded with the National Inland Waterways Authority to launch fresh guidelines for safety and growth of water transportation in the state.
One of the things that, in terms of security, is really access. Accessibility for this, when we talk about things like, let me speak particularly in terms of robberies that happen, accessibility of people having the boats to be able to easily land on on ground and escape through that route. And so one of the things that we as an agency are looking at is in restricting access from water onto land by ensuring that a lot of these illegal landings that are that pop up across the state are shut down so that access is only at state or licensed jetties. So that way it helps with security and monitoring, because then we know that anybody that is landing at any place that is not designated by the state is an illegal activity. The public is going to be, made aware of this, and they can call our attention to it, and we can, properly shut it down. So I think that helps, because if you look at the waterways, the waterway body is extremely large. And so there's a lot of access to, people feel that they can just, land or use landings or whatnot. So we're focusing our efforts in restricting all of that and ensuring that no one is allowed to operate, land, or disembark if it's not from a state-approved jetty.